This is the Stock Market Daily News podcast for Tuesday, December 30th, 2025. I'm your host, bringing you the must-know stories from Monday's session and helping you get ready for the market ahead. Yesterday, the S&P 500 closed lower, slipping 0.4% to settle near 5,115. The Dow Jones edged down about 0.3%, while the Nasdaq finished flat, holding on to its recent gains. Thin trading continued with year-end holidays keeping volumes light. But Bitcoin stole the spotlight, surging past $90,000 to a new high, and energy markets saw big moves as oil prices climbed nearly 1%. Here are the top stories shaping the market on December 29th. First up, Bitcoin broke above the $90,000 mark for the first time, rising over 2% on Monday. Other major cryptocurrencies, like Ether, XRP, and Solana, jumped at least 3% each. The move comes as hopes for a Russia-Ukraine peace deal faded, stirring investor demand for alternative assets. The surge in crypto is drawing in more retail traders and signaling risk appetite at the market's edge. Meanwhile, oil prices moved higher as geopolitical tensions escalated. West Texas Intermediate crude added 1%, closing at $57.24 a barrel. Brent crude also rose, finishing at $60.81. Attacks on key energy infrastructure in both Russia and Ukraine sowed fresh doubts over a near-term peace deal. For investors, higher oil prices could spell continued volatility for energy stocks and inflation risk across global markets. Turning to macro policy, U.S. tariffs are once again in focus. Despite President Trump's sharp tariff hikes this year, the domestic economic impact has been less severe than many feared. The Consumer Price Index ended November at 2.7%, unchanged from late 2024. Unemployment ticked up slightly to 4.6%, but widespread price hikes and layoffs haven't materialized yet. Experts warn, though, that these effects could hit in full force in 2026. Investors should keep an eye on companies exposed to tariffs and global supply chains, as input costs may still climb. In Asia, trading volumes were thin, but South Korea's Kospi Index bucked the global trend, rising 1.7%. Chipmakers led the rally, with sentiment boosted by hopes for tech sector recovery going into the new year. This could foreshadow renewed strength in U.S. tech and semiconductor names once global risk appetite improves. Finally, Wall Street is closely watching the final trading sessions of the year for signs of window dressing by institutional funds. That means last-minute portfolio adjustments that can lead to outsized moves in certain stocks and sectors. Stay alert for changes in trading volume and sector rotations, especially among large-cap leaders and recent laggards. Let's recap. The S&P 500 ended at 5,115, down 0.4%. The Dow closed near 39,500, off by 0.3%, and the Nasdaq finished flat. Key trends to watch: risk-on appetite in crypto, volatility in energy names, and delayed effects from tariff hikes. Looking ahead, keep an eye out for fresh economic data and any hints from the Federal Reserve as we close out 2025. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us for your daily market update. Thanks for tuning in to the Stock Market Daily News podcast. See you tomorrow.